Hello, and welcome to Witch Moon Magic. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aries for July. I'd like to begin by doing a blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Bless us with your presence, with your knowledge, compassion, and love. Blessed be. Okay, we'll set that aside. And like I said, we'll be doing a reading for Aries for July. Let's see what kind of messages we can get for Aries for July. Aries for July. Aries for July. Aries. Oops. Okay. One's already popped up. Good going. And that's the Two of Cups. Let's give these cards a cut, and then we'll start with that one. I do a Celtic cross layout. I'll lay them out and then go through them with you. So we've got the Two of Cups just popped out, so that's our first card. And then a Major Arcana, another Major Arcana, a Wand, another Cup, another Wand, Major Arcana, a Sword. Try to fit these all in the shot there. Another Cup and another Cup. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying the Major Arcana represent a karmic step along our journey here on this planet. They're very important cards to look at regarding major changes that are going in your life, major events that are coming up. So I'm going to begin with the first card here, the Two of Cups. Now this card represents the situation coming up, energy that's coming in right now in July for you, and Cups represent the emotional world, your emotional connection to yourself and others, how you relate to people. It's about love and authenticity and healing powers. It's all about the water and the emotional or emotional well-being. And in this card, we've got two people seated at the water's edge, raising a glass. Could be a sunrise or a sunset. We don't know. The number 2 is very significant in tarot. It's always a balancing act, and a decision has to be made between one thing or the other. In this one, in the Two of Cups, it's a bringing together of two people. This card is very specific, and there's two people that are coming together on an authentic level. That's what the Cups is all about, that you're relating to each other on a true, heartfelt, just an emotional bond between the two of you that goes beyond words. And it's not necessarily a romantic bond. Oftentimes the Two of Cups can just represent a coming together of ideas, of people, of starting something new, starting a new partnership. That's why it's possibly a sunrise. It's the beginning of something new, a creative endeavor with somebody else. So this is coming in right now. There's an energy coming in that wants you to collaborate on an authentic level with somebody. Now the cross card, or the challenge right now is the Empress, your first Major Arcana. Now the Empress represents everything fertile, everything feminine. It's about new beginnings, like the Two of Cups is saying. This is a new beginning. the Empress represents all this fertile energy, all this ability to manifest what you want. She's pregnant. She's in this fertile garden. She's created all of this herself. So you've got all of this creative power coming in right now, all this fertile energy coming in right now. So that's what's coming into you, and the other cards will kind of represent other steps along that path. Now, like this one up here, another major arcana, the Death card. Death is all about endings and new beginnings. That's kind of a theme right now. We've got the figure of death here. One door's closed, one is opening, but not fully opened. And he's got his sword raised to a rope that is still hanging by a thread. He still needs to cut that last thread in order to open up this door to this new beginning. When that thread is cut, it will open wide. But there's work that needs to be done before that can happen. You're not quite ready to cut that. And oftentimes this last thread represents something you're attached to, something that's holding you back from moving forward. This is the time to look at that. What is holding you back? What is not serving you anymore? And once you can face that and figure out that way forward, this door will open into a new beginning. Now, in this position, it's a very conscious energy that's around you. People are aware that something is ending in your life. It's a phase that is ending in your life, and to me, it's this energy that filtrates down into all the other cards. It affects all aspects of your life. The sense of you're ending something and waiting to step through that door into a new beginning. Now, in the lower card here, we've got the Two of Wands, another two. So this again is about decisions, about making a choice between something. Wands is the element fire. It's all about passion and energy and following those passions you have. In this picture, he is standing on a parapet looking over a vast expanse, and he's got the world, the globe in his hand. So this is saying that you have a choice to make. These two torches here represent a choice to be made again, and that the world is open to you. You have opportunities galore coming up in your life right now. And you're needing to make a decision on which way are you going to go? Which way is going to bring you into true fullness, a sense of completeness, a sense of your authentic self. And this position is often what's on in the unconscious mind. It's something that is kind of nagging at you, something you feel is there, but you're not necessarily aware of it yet. But this energy, to me, relates to the root chakra. It just wants to well up and bring joy and fire and passion. All this fire represents all your passion, your creative passion, all those self-consuming. It's just this fiery energy that is coming up right now. So, and the fact that you've got these two cups just already, these two cards, number two cards, it's just that there's a big choice having to be made right now. Just be aware. And it also is relating to this Death card. You're not going to be able to cut that final thread until you kind of come into balance and face that decision, to make a decision about what this represents for you. Now we've got another cup over on this side, the King of Cups. And again, cups are about your emotional life, your authenticity, being able to relate on an authentic level to people. And the King is the epitome of being able to connect to those feelings. And this position is something you're just coming out of. So it's like you're very well balanced in your emotional life right now. You're very strong in that inner feeling of love, unconditional love and authenticity. You sense love and goodness and compassion in the world. But the fact that he is on an island represents that he's kind of a man unto himself. He doesn't it's more of an internal thing. It's more of an internal understanding of him. Now, if you had the Queen of Cups, she is the one who brings the energy, brings the love to others. But in this one, he's mastered it. The king is the master of that suit of the cups. And so it's a feeling of completeness, of wholeness within himself that he feels. So this is something that you're just coming out of. You're just kind of figuring out how it is to be authentic, how it is to be true to yourself, and finding power, personal power in that. Now, this other card coming up here is another wand, the Three of Wands. And the 2 and the 3 really connect. They go well together. This figure is standing over a body of water, and this one was standing up, looking at an expanse. This one is 2, and the 3 comes after the 2, which means that decision has been made. And you've got all this energy. He's got his wand wicked up with energy, and he can create, he can manifest anything he wants with that, following his true passions. Now, this all makes perfect sense because you're making this decision and wanting to create an abundant life for yourself, and this is possible with all this fiery passion from the wands and the ability to make that decision. So this is the crux of it right now, is that this decision is very important. This position is something you're coming into, so this is coming up. You'll be able to make this decision and be able to create this abundant future. It's real plain right there. And then this next card represents you, what you're feeling right now, what you're sensing about the world right now and your place in it. And it's another major arcana, the Judgment card. She's more or less skipping down this path, playing a flute, and in the more traditional decks, it shows Gabriel blowing his horn and raising people from their crypts into new life, which is the Death card. It's this major change is happening right now. This new beginning, this major new beginning for you. And the fact that she is skipping along playing this flute represents your ability to move to your own music, follow your own path. You are finding joy and happiness and peace in this decision. You're feeling, and this is right now. This is what you're feeling right now. You're feeling joy and happiness well up in you, and it's so wanting to come out. I'm looking at things, and the fact that she's playing her own music, and that's what the cups are about. It's being authentic to yourself. So this is a awesome reading so far. It's just you're finding all that trueness in yourself, all that truth and authenticity in yourself, and you're ready to bring that out to manifest your future. Now you've got the Three of Swords coming up as well. In this position, it's a lot to do what other people are thinking about you or about the situation. Swords are about the element air. It's about thoughts and ideas, and often it's about worry. And this is the card that one of the cards that represent that. We've got a storm outside. We've got 3 swords piercing a heart. Now that is a clear indication that there's some kind of heartbreak going on. People are seeing some kind of heartbreak in you, or you're or it's some kind of heartbreak is affecting the situation, some kind of heartbreak that you need to face, you need to understand. And um, yeah, and it's just worry. It's just worry about it's the loop, the tape that you play over and over again in your head about something, reliving something, thinking about a situation in the past that is affecting you still. You're still attached to it. That's, this final little piece of the rope here. You're attached to some kind of heartbreak, and that's impeding your process right now. And then we'll go to the next card, another cup. Again, it's about emotions, authenticity. And in this card, it's about like dreams or fantasies. There's all of these emotions that are wrapped up in these little pictures above the cups. And so she's attached emotionally to all these things, and she needs to make a choice, right? You're needing to make a choice, but you are having trouble because there's so many things you want, so many things you're attached to still, because it is an emotional attachment you're having. So, and this position is what you're hoping for. You're hoping to be able to make this decision. And then we've got the outcome, another cup, and it's the Five of Cups. Fives are kind of a chaotic number. They throw things off balance from the sturdiness of the four. And in this one, she's grieving. She's on the water's edge. She's got three cups in front of her, and she's grieving over those. It's an emotional loss that she's experiencing. Yet there are more cups behind her she's not aware of because she is so enveloped in this grief. Whatever the loss is, it's profound, and it's something that is going to need to be addressed in order to attain the manifestation that you are desiring right now. Now I'm going to pick a couple more cards. I like to have a major arcana up there, and another cup. And I spoke of the Queen of Cups earlier. She's come up, and then a pentacle. So I won't go further than that. To me, not having a major arcana come up right away means that this situation is still in flux. Again, you have the Queen, which is the Queen of Cups, which is the one who gives that love, gives that compassion and understanding to others. She has mastered that herself, but the feminine side of that is that she is the nurturer, whereas the king is more contained within himself. This is the card that gives out to others. Now, and then we've got this Six of Pentacles. We didn't get any other pentacles. Now, this one is all about generosity and discernment. Pentacles is the element earth, and it has to do with finances, with wealth, health, being able to manifest what you want. It's that prosperity and that abundance. And she is learning, in some ways, it's about decisions as well, about these decisions that have to be made. She's deciding which of these people really deserves that monetary help or that generosity of hers. There's this young figure who, obviously can work and, is young enough to take care of himself. And then there's this elderly woman who is, doesn't have any help. And, then the figure is trying to decide which one really is in need and which one isn't so much. So it's all about decision making. It's all about letting go of some kind of intense grief you're going through in order to cut this final cord, cut this final attachment. Now I'm going to pick a couple more cards from the bottom. That often will tell me a little bit more of the underlying energy. And again, we didn't get a major arcana. We got two wands and a sword. So I'll talk about the wands first. Now this one, the Page of Wands, I'm not sure if you can see it. We'll put it right there. The Page of Wands, again, it's about that following your passion and all that creative energy. And he's at a crossroads. again, about making decisions. This is the key here. You've got this major decision to decide, but you've got all of this emotional grief and just loneliness and this pain. This Three of Swords is this pain that you're dealing with. And then you've got another wand, and this one is similar to the Six of Pentacles in a way, because she's being applauded, she's being recognized for the work that she has done. And instead of just taking that all into herself, she's being generous to other people. She's giving it away to other people. She's, giving this flower to this older woman, which, is a symbol of giving away, being generous to others, regardless of what you are taking in as well. They're applauding her, but she wants to share the wealth. And then you've got another sword down here. Now, again, the swords are about, thought patterns and ideas and worry. And in this one, in the Six of Swords, this person is running away, basically, moving out of a situation in the dead of night. There's a full moon, there's a couple people with them, and this wind represents it's going to happen quickly. So you're moving quickly into a different situation. And that's what this is. These other cards are saying. This new beginning is opening up for you. You're in a mental space that is very difficult right now because of that heartbreak. And in this picture, the figure is leaving that. She's decided that's enough. I can't go on in this misery, because this is the Three of Swords is really an emotional misery card, even though it's a sword, but because it's the heart, they're piercing the heart. So it's these thoughts are piercing your emotional well-being, piercing your love, piercing your well-being. And so she's moving out of it. So what I'm seeing is that you've got a big decision to make. Something is coming up, and it's showing that you need to follow your passions. These wands are all about following your passion. So if you're able to follow that passion and concentrate on this abundance and this manifestation energy of the Empress that's coming in, and work through this grief, face this grief, whatever it is. You've got the King and Queen of Cups helping you heal that grief, and that will make this manifestation possible. You'll be able to cut the spinal cord and open up that new door. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Blessed be.